Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be me doing another look using the one and only Nudie Patootie Palette by Miss Laura Lee. And I just had to do this because I love this palette that much. I will link my other video down below. It was so much fun making it and it was so amazing using this palette. It is a little bit messy because I have used it quite a bit now, and this palette is just so beautiful. It's all nude shades, but it has the perfect amount of glam shades and neutrals and mattes and shimmers and foils and like everything you can need to create any kind of look you really want that focuses on like a nudie or neutral look. It's just such a beautiful palette, and I wanted to do something a little bit extra with this palette today. I was going to do more of a natural look, which I feel like a natural look is super easy to achieve, but I wanted to do even more of a glam one than I did in my last one, and I wanted to use even more shades. And so yeah, that's why we're here today. But before we begin, please press that subscribe button. We're going to have new videos every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday on a variety of topics. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into the video. Okay y'all, to begin, I'm just going to take a mediumly fluffy brush, I don't think that's a word, and I'm going to just go into the shade Streaking, which is just like this perfect neutrally nude shade, and we are just going to apply that in the crease of our eye, just to really give us a good like little base foundation. Sorry if there's like a little bit of other stuff. I was wearing a different makeup look earlier today, and try to take it all off, but I think some is still on, but we're just going to ignore that, and we're just going to apply this all in the crease. And I actually want to take that a little bit more, that same shade, into the inner crease, because we're going to do more of a round cut look today, I think, is what I'm seeing in my head, and we're going to see where that takes us. So we're kind of just going to go like a half circle around the eyelid, a little bit more than just the crease, a little bit more up. Okay, now we're going to go with that same brush into the shade Reveal, which is a little bit like a soft brown shade, and we're going to do that same thing, just kind of like half circle it lightly in that crease and a little bit farther out. Now I'm going to go in with the Morphe M505 brush, and we're going to go in the shade Nakey Nakey, which is like this dark, deep brown shade. And we are going to take that and we're going to put that on the outer corner of our eye. And we're also going to take Nakey Nakey, that dark brown shade, and we're going to put it on the inner corner of our eye as well. Just super lightly, just like you would do any inner corner color. Ignore this little bump on my nose and all these little breakouts I'm having on my forehead. I just finished finals week, so my skin's still a little stressed out, and a little traumatized from the week it's been through. Okay, now that we have kind of like warmed up our eyelid with all of these brown shades, I'm going to take a little bit of the Shape Tape Concealer by Tarte and a little bit of like a patting brush, and we are going to put concealer on the center of our eye, so it will work as a good, sorry, I'm trying to clean off this brush a little bit, so it will be easy to like lay down some eyeshadow on the center. And so we're just going to take that and just start on the center and work our way out, but not too far. Okay, now that I have kind of put concealer on the center of our lid, I'm going to go back in Nakey Nakey with that M505 brush, and I'm going to just slightly outline it to make it a little bit dark before we go in with lighter shades on the center, because we just want to kind of extend the dramatic effect that we have going on around the eye before we start laying down other colors. Okay y'all, so now that we have done all of that concealer and outer edges, I'm gonna fix it up a little bit when we get done. Don't worry, it's not going to stay this messy, but I have been dying to get my hands on this shade Exposed, which is like a silvery, just a shimmery color, and I'm going to go in with like this flat pat down brush, and we are just going to take that and put it where we start with the concealer, and then over here where we end, because we're going to put another shade right down the middle. But we're kind of just, and it's okay if you kind of blend it in all across the top and go over it later with the other shade that we're going to use, but because the other shade is going to be a little bit lighter, we want to try and stay on both sides where the concealer meets the dark shade. Okay, I promise, like I said, I'm going to go around and fix all of this dark brown mess that we have going on a little bit, but now we have just taken that exposed shade and just kind of lined it on both sides where those dark shades meet the concealer. And so now I'm going to go in with this baby little dip looking brush, and we're going to go in the shade Uncover, which is almost like a lighter shade of that exposed shade, and these are like my favorite colors in the world to wear, and we're just going to slide that, oh that's so pretty, right on the center of the eye, center of the eye, right where that last bit of concealer was. Now I want those dark shades to be a little bit more shimmery, so I think I'm going to go into the shade Buff over here, which is like a dark brown glitter shade or shimmer, and we're going to cover those dark areas with this shimmer. Okay, so I went through and cleaned it up a little bit. I took that dark brown shimmer shade, Buff, and went back over all of the dark brown areas that I had already hit, and then I took the shade Uncover, softened it up a bit around the edges to make the brown, and then I went back in that exposed shade, and that's what I'm doing now. Actually, Uncover's down the middle, and then I'm going in exposed and kind of just softening up those edges. And so for our very, well, maybe not our last step, for our next step, I'm going to take the shade Start, which is that super beautiful highlighting shade, and I'm going to go right in the base, like in the center of the eye, just to provide like a little bit of a lighter dot to meet in the middle. Now I do think like with every look it's all going to come together when I put on the lashes, because this is like really pretty, but I feel like a voluminous lash is going to set it over the top. But for our last step with eyeshadow, I'm going to take a little buffer brush and go in the shade Uncover, which is that shimmer shade, and just line the bottom lashes. And I'm also going to take a little bit of exposed and go over that as well. That's so pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. Now I'm going to take this Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On pencil and just line our waterline. And I'm also going to take a little bit of this Kat Von D tattoo liner and just slightly line the top of my lashes. Okay, so now that I have like done the liner on the top of the lashes, I'm going to take some falsies, and these are by Eyelure, and these are the Definition lashes. I love them a lot, and I'm just going to pop these on real quick. Okay, y'all, I am so sorry. I just filmed a little bit more of me after I put on the lashes. I put on some mascara. All turned out blurry, and then I put on this lipstick, so I'm going back and telling you what I just did. This is Sephora in the shade like MMMM ... And it's just a really pretty color, and this is the overall look. But yeah, I love this palette. I will link down below the other look I did with this palette, and it's more of a coppery look, and this is super glam. Like, I'm adoring this look. It's more of like a center cut look. And so yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Press that subscribe button. Can't wait to see you again. New videos every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. But yeah, I really love this Nudie Patootie palette. Laura did a great job. Shout out to my fellow Alabama girl. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you next time. Have a great day.